Yo, 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 what's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the New Era 8 Fantasy Football League. I got the commish with me as usual. Was good. Was good, Guido.
So we just jumped into it, دغري. No, 1, 2, 3.
No 1, 2, 3, bro. Just straight to the point.
Straight into a lot to unpack today, huh? Active day. I lost like 2 hours at work
Yeah,
due to the group.
that tends to happen when there's a trade that goes through.
Mm.
But anyways,
A heck of a trade.
yeah,
Heck of a trade.
we got a few things to go over. Trades, just quickly on the
Mm.
waivers, and then of course the analysis from last week's matchup, and then finally the power ranking. Now, I was trying to get
Nice.
TK on here. TK wanted to come. I just messaged him. He's no
Yeah.
response, so it's unfortunate. Would have liked to hear his input on this trade, but I don't think there's much input needed, and he certainly
The
expressed
input you
his
need is from Walid Al Ghamdi, bro. That's who
yes,
you should call. Try to
exactly.
get him on the pod. طيب بس
All right.
يطلع.
Well, before this huge
Mm.
trade went through, you went through a trade yourself.
Yeah,
Midweek,
a quick one, bro. A
quick
quick
one.
one, yeah. Quick things.
Jawan Johnson for Nick Chubb. I
Yeah, I
still,
needed a running back.
I
I
still don't
lost
think you have a
Eckler,
running back.
obviously.
Honestly, your team is
Yeah, I mean,
hurting.
I think it's a cheap running back that I got just to fill in a void, and I have the insurance, so that was the thought behind it. I picked up OD Marks, he was available, and I have the other guy,
Joe Mixon.
Joe Mixon.
Yeah, I mean nothing to go into
So I
it
pretty
too
much
deep.
secured my RB2 spot from now till the end of the year because I have all the backups and the backups of the
Yeah,
backups
but I'm still confused.
and
You
the
gave up.
IR spot.
Who's your tight end right now?
Njoku, the one I drafted.
You're gonna stick with him?
So
I feel
I
like.
didn't want to give up. Sorry.
Oh yeah, you're gonna stick with him. I felt like Juwan Johnson had a good start.
I was gonna start Joan Johnson. I'm very high on Joan Johnson. I was gonna bench Njoku, but I had to pay something to get Nick Chubb.
Yeah, no,
No one was taking.
I'm saying between Johnson and Njoku. You
I was
still
gonna
think
go with Johnson.
Njoku's better in the long run?
No, no, no.
But
I think Johnson's better.
he wouldn't take the Njoku for Nick Chubb.
Yeah, I actually offered him. I told him pick between Cedric Tillman and Johnson, and because I should have told him pick between Cedric Tillman and Njoku,
Yeah.
and then he picked Johnson, and that's how the trade happened.
All right.
So
I mean,
it's okay, man. You
yeah,
gotta compromise. You gotta give up something.
yeah, yeah.
Opportunity cost. So I gave up my starting tight end
That's good. I don't
for a
know.
starting running back.
Yeah, I don't know how.
But Chubb is okay, yeah.
He's
He's
okay.
okay.
He's okay. And
I
if
can use him.
yeah, and I don't think he's that much better than or Johnson. I'm saying Juwan Johnson is that much better than Njoku.
Njoku.
But anyways, in terms of Mark's perspective, I'm a little confused. Do you think he's gonna start benching Travis Kelsey? I know Travis Kelsey
I
hasn't
think
been
so.
the greatest.
I would start Johnson over Kelsey for sure.
All right, Mark. Since you don't have an opinion, you have your answer of what to
Mm.
do next week.
No, I
Now,
think that was his plan also. Like I think he
yeah.
was thinking
I
about that.
mean, else would he trade for him? Uh, uh,
Kelsey sucks, bro. He's absolute trash. He caused an interception. He caused them the game against
he did.
Philadelphia, bro. In
He
the
did.
goal line, caused them an interception. The
Yep.
guy's just old and slow and doesn't do anything really. So yeah,
Anyways,
Johnson's higher upside.
yeah. Anyways, let's get to the trade. Now, a little activity has happened because
Yeah, a lot. A
Wally
lot, yeah.
Wally kind of felt bad, I guess, or he didn't feel like it was right to go through with the trade because of all the people that were shit talking the trade. So I'm gonna
He
just
was
say
second
how.
guessing. He was second
Yeah,
guessing.
I'm just gonna say how the trade eventually ended up. So Nico Collins and Kyron Williams for Josh Allen, Shakir,
RJ
and
Harvey.
RJ Harvey.
Just RJ Harvey, bro. The other two are drops. It's Nico Collins and Kyron Williams for Josh Allen and RJ Harvey. That's
All
the
right.
trade. The other two guys are drops. They're not considered in this trade. Before RJ Harvey, it definitely did seem heavy in favor of Tiki. But also the two players that Wally is giving up are not performing yet. But it's still early. It's 2 week sample size. I wouldn't have done the trade. But in the 2 weeks, they don't look good. Houston offense
Yeah.
doesn't look good. And Kyron Williams still looks okay, but he's falling off and expected to fall off. He's never been a big talent and very touchdown dependent. And if he doesn't get those touchdowns, this is the outcome.
Yeah.
Whereas Josh Allen can win you a matchup. I think that's the thought behind it. With RJ Harvey now, okay, it's a little bit of consolation prize. You can get that will come into fruition maybe four or
Down the
five
line.
weeks later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're right on the. It all depends on how you view the players, right? And Wally reached for Joe Burrow, and I think the fourth round it was.
Yes.
And then
Yes.
if everyone can remember, I don't know if it was last year or the year before, he also reached for Patrick Mahomes.
صح.
He took
He
Patrick.
likes QBs.
He likes
He
QBs,
likes QBs.
so you
And
take
he
it into
also said
consideration.
on the chat, in this Kaita scoring system that we have in our league, QBs are overvalued.
Yeah.
And to a certain extent, he's right. In our scoring system, six passing points for a touchdown, QBs have more value than other leagues,
Yep.
standard leagues.
Yeah.
Standard is 4 points.
Yeah. I think
So,
my issue. I have two issues. The first issue is what you touched on. A 2 week sample to give up Nico Collins and Kyron Williams, I think, is not enough to go for all out
mm,
for it. Now he is
true.
0-2, so maybe he's panicking. Needs
Oh, and two
productivity
and
right
lost
now.
Boros. So
Yeah,
keep that in mind. Yeah.
yeah. So maybe
Mm,
that's one thing. The other thing I have is the whole issue with why the vetoes are there. Now,
mm.
for me,
But just before we go on the
yeah,
vetoes, if you're 0-2, I think it was easier to fill the void for QB from the free agency than trade for one. So
I
I
I think
wouldn't
so
have
too.
done what he did.
Yeah,
Yeah, I would have looked for a QB on the waiver wire and then rid out my team or try to, if you didn't like those two players per se, trade for other skill positions and not QB. Maybe give the both of them to upgrade in running back or give the both of them to upgrade at receiver. I think that would have been a better move on his perspective. But he does have Ja'Cory Krosky Merritt, and
now
I think he's
RGB.
full time role now. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So back to the veto thing. So you and some other people, a lot of people actually, believe that the veto thing is only there for to avoid collusion. And it was the veto is actually implemented, as you mentioned, and as it's been recorded, because
Mm,
we're all whining, why isn't there a trade or is there a vote for any trade that some people believe is just straight up not fair. Now there's people misunderstanding what the purpose of the veto is. Like myself, if I see the trade is very
mm,
unfair, I'm definitely gonna veto.
mm,
Okay? Like if I believe that it's not fair, and that's what, and I gave it to you. Too early to give up Nico Collins and Kyron Williams. Now, if it's week 5 and they're still performing like shit, I have no issues whatsoever. If if it's week 5 and they're still performing like this, I actually think TK ends up losing the trade. But obviously that's
mm.
hindsight, you know. But
Yep.
the issue we have here, the real issue, or the other issue that I really had is that people are you had I think 7 or 8 people that came out and they were shitting on the trade. You know,
Yeah,
unfair.
yeah.
This trade is bullshit. Congrats TK. TK trade fucked him. All this, and then they let the trade go through. So that's the issue I
Yes.
have with like maybe their understanding is yo I'm not gonna veto
Uh,
anything unless it's
bro,
clear out collusion.
every trade you're gonna lean towards one side.
100%. That's fine.
Yeah.
I'm okay
Okay.
with you
So
saying
they're just leaning towards TK's side
no.
in this
There's
perspective.
leaning towards, and then there is like going all out and saying this trade.
Everyone has a perspective,
Everybody
Musa.
has an yeah.
Everyone,
I'm fine with
yeah.
that.
What you're just now nitpicking between getting rinsed or getting slightly robbed or getting maybe. So where's the level? Where are you
Rinsed.
drawing the
That's
line?
where I draw
Yeah,
rinsed. That's the draw. That's the line
exactly.
I
But
draw.
what's the definition of rinse? Your definition of rinse is different than my definition of rinse. It's different than Freddie's definition. If I gave up now Jalen Warren, which I got offered a trade, Omari Hampton for Jalen Warren, which I really contemplated of doing, but I stuck with Omari Hampton. Had I done that, someone would have told you, no, you're getting rinsed. Then another guy would have said, no, okay, you just lost by a bit. Another one would
That
have taken the side of TK.
that is fine. That is fine. But I think you'll get a lot less reactions for that type of trade than a trade like
Again,
this.
that's the thing. You have to
Yeah.
draw a line. You can't leave it up to subjectivity.
No,
And
but
I think, and
that's how
in
it
week
is.
3 or week 5, you're putting too many variables to evaluate a trade. That's why it has to be black and white, in my opinion,
Yeah. I mean,
honestly.
you made the decision to just completely remove the vetoes.
It's gone. It's
Yeah.
gone. The too much power I gave to people in this league, people have been showing to abuse it.
But why
You
I
have
don't
people like
I'm yeah,
Freddie and Ali who just abuse it every time, whether it's fair or unfair. They make a case that it's not
that's fine.
because it doesn't suit them.
Uh,
They see a team getting stronger that they feel is a threat, and automatically, biasly, they say it's an unfair trade. And it is what it is, man. It's never. I called this out before the season even started. This was expected behavior from these guys because we've seen it before, and nothing changed. I was surprised to see you hop on their bandwagon.
No,
But anyways,
honestly,
it's done.
yeah, it is what it is. I just got a bit honestly, I just got a bit triggered by why are people shitting on the trade that much and then still going for yes. But anyways, you
I don't
removing
give a
the
fuck.
veto,
I don't
just
give a fuck.
lighting
But this is not the
uh
first time that happens,
yeah,
Musa.
yeah, it's
This
fine.
is
No,
not
no,
the
it's
first
fine.
time that happens.
It's fine. I'm
People
so
always shit on trades and still approve it. Yani this argument that you're using, it's not the first time.
it's not, but in the previous times when it was like for example, the only other time where it was a
Again,
complete
Jameer Gibbs, everybody said I rinsed the guy, but they all accepted it. Same thing last year. So it's not like
I mean,
something new to you.
yeah, but I'm
Shouldn't
telling
be
you,
something new to you.
it's not. I'm not saying it's something new, but it's just the way that
Mm.
people reacted was different than all the other times. And maybe because I was right on my phone when all the messages came through, and I was reading them, and I was just bored as fuck, trying to avoid doing work.
Yeah.
But anyways, what I'm saying is you removing the vetoes is
Mm.
lighting a fuel to the two Quebecois. Not that you care, but like, why would you remove the vetoes? Why does it matter if everybody has the same thought process? Well, the majority of the league has the same thought process as you guys. Why would you remove it? Just keep it. I mean, clearly people are
No,
saying,
because خلاص,
let,
everybody today was saying just remove it completely. So I removed it completely. Everybody was in favor of removing it, so I removed it.
that's fine. I just
Honestly,
think
I think it was fun. It was adding a lot of
it does. It
entertainment.
does. It does.
Every time I trade was. I think still the level of entertainment will remain the same.
A
People will
hundred
comment
percent.
in the
A
same way.
hundred percent. 100%. Because they're gonna try to convince everyone else that this is some sort of collusion going on to stop the trade because some team is becoming more of a threat than others. Anyways,
They lost whatever little power I gave them because they deserved to lose it.
yeah. Anyways, it
Anyways,
is what
we're
it
gonna
is.
move on.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean,
we're gonna move on.
certain people moved on, certain people stuck to it and dragged it on.
Look,
I
man,
don't know why.
it's
It's
not.
fantasy.
I've been playing
It's
fantasy for
fantasy.
quite some time. Let me tell you something. I've been playing fantasy for quite. Let me tell you something. You know the guy? They're gonna throw him off the edge of the cliff,
Yeah, yeah.
and he's like,
Let,
"Oh, wait, let me
let me
tell you
let me
something."
tell
He's
you
trying
too.
to he's trying to convince him not to throw him off. Anyways, um, people still hold on to draft capital as if it is the criteria of evaluating a player. Bro, that shit changes
Yeah,
so
yeah.
fast.
But I think it does change so fast. But I still think
That shit changes so fast.
that still falls under the same category as 2 weeks in. I think it's still too early.
Fair, fair, fair.
Yeah.
But sometimes it's too late. If you wait till 4 weeks, then what if Nico Collins is a bust? Let's say, and he waited for 4 weeks, five
Or if
weeks,
he tears his
and Nico
ACL
Collins
this week.
busted. Then he won't even get exactly. So the
Yeah,
argument
yeah.
is both sides.
It
Then he
goes both
won't.
ways.
I waited on Najee Harris like a dumbass. I should have traded him in week 2. Otherwise, I would have got some value for him. He
You
was a
did get
garbage
value from him.
bench player. What
You
did I
did
do
get
with that
value.
year? I don't
That
remember.
was the year
Did I?
I gave you Aaron
Ah, صح. Me
Jones
and you traded that
and you
year.
gave me Michael Gallup and Najee Harris.
Yeah, but I played into your Dallas bias. That's how I got the value. Not
Yeah,
not
but
not because of the player.
okay, let me before I just want to say one last thing about the trade, right? And
This is one example of many, by the
yeah,
way.
yeah,
It's
I know,
just
I know.
Najee Harris is just one example of a thousand.
I just want one. We
It's an
spent
example of how you're gonna suffer with Brian Thomas this year. I tell you,
yeah,
that's for sure.
yeah, potentially. One last thing on the trade thing, then we'll move on. What if I come out, and I was saying this to
Mm,
TK last week. I before that Giants game and how they performed
mm,
against the Eagles, I really thought that
mm,
the Cowboys were gonna have a great season. Now after the Giants game, that's gone out the window. But if I solely believe
mm,
that the Cowboys are gonna have a
mm,
great season, and I want to assemble the
mm,
Cowboys offense, and I
mm,
seriously do believe, like me personally, I believe that having the Cowboy players
mm.
fits perfect for my plan. And I
طيب.
go ahead and throw my whole team away for a CD Lamb. Are you gonna call that collusion?
Uh,
It's
it
stupidity.
depends on.
It's
No,
stupidity
no,
from my
no,
end, but
no,
it's
no. It depends, bro. It depends on what you're giving up for CD Lamb. If it's not if it's within the realm of possibilities, and you're still fighting for playoffs and things like that, we're gonna let it play through. But if you're out of playoffs and you
no.
go trade three high performers for CD Lamb, then it's a different story. That's where I come in and step in.
Yeah, I think
This is still early.
it's
The
still early.
motive is clear. The motive is clear. Why he did it? He did it to give himself a chance. And yeah, he gave up two underperforming players. It's not like they're performing.
Yeah,
They're both underperforming. So in the current situation, it's very clear why he made the trade. There's a clear motive. It makes sense numbers wise for him right now. It might not later,
No,
but
later
it
is a
does
different
now.
thing. Later should never
Exactly,
be
but
into
we
taking
can't predict
because
the,
yeah,
it's
you
but
can't predict it.
so people are basing this on pre-draft. But now we're 2 weeks in. Also, things change.
Yeah.
People lost their value, or
Yeah.
people gain value. So
Anyways,
anyhow,
Mark, get ready. I'm gonna send you my whole team for CD. Waivers. I'm a
you
bit
wouldn't do it.
again. I'm surprised.
Who got Jake Ferguson, bro? I wavered that son of a bitch.
It was Freddie. Uses number three priority on him.
Uh, did he?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought I was gonna get him. Your boy Evan Ingram, bro. I thought he was the star of the year.
Wallah, bro.
What
Things
happened?
happen. It's week two. Things happen.
Exactly, exactly,
Nah,
exactly.
bro. You know it's Jake Ferguson. That's my dog, bro. You can't. I can't believe he was a free agent. By the way, people just playing around with
He
him.
had a
One by.
slow week one.
Bro, it wasn't even that
Yeah.
slow. Like it's not that slow. It's for a team that you know is gonna be throwing the
I
fucking ball.
I just
Uh,
realized I fucking missed out on him. I saw Zach Ertz on my team. I'm like, Arib, I'll pick up.
yeah,
Hatta Rashad White, I missed out. I wavered him. I
yeah,
made people use their waivers at least.
yeah. You did. I mean, they used it anyways, but yeah. For you not to get them, they did have to use their waivers. So it seems like people are not as active. I mean, uh,
People would
y-
have used it actually. Yeah, you're right.
yeah, you take a look at. I just had a quick skim through the teams. Like for example, Slice. Slice could really use a tight end. How come he's
Mm,
not active on that shit? And then let's go to the transaction, ladder players, right? Where do we fall? Jake Ferguson, Danny Dimes. Zonation used his waiver pick, which is the number at that time was the number five, number four when he used it on
on
a
a
quarterback,
quarterback, huh?
and he has Bo Nix.
Mm,
So I'm a bit confused there.
that
Uh,
is that's a
Kingsley
pretty ballsy one.
used his
He
waiver
wants a rushing quarterback.
on Seattle. That's fine. I think Freddie
But K-Slay
waiver.
is like low already, I think, on the waivers.
He was number six after Zonation. Listen, after Zonation, KD and Freddie used it, he dropped to number four or number three, number four on the waiver pick.
Oh,
So I guess people gotta
I'm
take
still
that into
13
consideration.
now. I should have maybe
Yeah,
held my shit.
you
Tank Bigsby got wavered.
yeah, but he used his waiver, so he probably was thinking I'm just gonna use all my
Ah,
waivers,
okay, okay.
which is kind of
Jaden.
not the smartest
So
because
this week was much more active than the week prior
it was
in terms
Atlanta
of
good
waiver wire
free agent
pickups.
pick up kickers, quarterbacks. I mean a lot more active. Blake Corum.
Uh,
Yo, by the way, you mentioned about Kyron Williams. He's touchdown dependent. They gave him a touchdown this week, so
yeah.
that can play a
Again, that the okay. Blake Corum has been they spent a draft pick on Blake Corum
yeah
to be the backup and to get a significant role. So when you look at it, you're like, okay, Blake Corum's gonna get. This was 2 years ago, so maybe this is the year where he steps into a bigger role. Who knows? You know, it's like a lot of
yeah
variables. Kyron Williams is definitely not a safe bet this year. I tell you that for a fact.
yeah. All right. Anyways, we spent a lot of time on that, so we got the matchups. A lot of the matchups, there's not much to go into. We got a lot of
Yeah, bro.
managers making some
We got the two
questionable.
highest scores, or two of the three highest scores on this call right now.
Yep, yep. I mean,
From the
it's what we
lowest to
do.
the highest, baby.
It's what we do. It's what we do. So jump into my matchup against Donation. I think
Good win, bro. Good win.
a
Tucker Craft.
needed win,
Wow.
needed win.
Yeah.
Tucker Craft had to go blow up my kicker, who
Dallas had to make a nice comeback for you to win this matchup.
yeah
They really saved your ass here, huh?
they did
Because Pickens got a late touchdown, which meant Dak got a late touchdown. And then Aubrey, of course, had like 10 points in the last 7 minutes of overtime and regular game,
they
sorry.
had 11 points. He had 11 points,
Yeah,
12
so
points.
that last
Yeah,
drive, that last like back and forth really hooked you up. I
yeah.
think won you the matchup.
I mean, it
Had
definitely
Dallas
did.
finished on in regulation, I don't think you win
No,
this.
if I Dallas, let's see, let's do some. I minus 12 basically. Yeah, you're right. There's a lot of, but just so you know, George Pickens' Dak touchdown gave us the lead in regulation. That's that.
Yeah, but
But
yeah. So,
George
anyways,
Pickens,
yeah, it worked
yeah,
out.
it worked out.
That end of the game worked out for you nicely with Tucker Craft, of course. That
Yeah.
was awesome
So
and a
I
good
think,
pick, man. Good
yeah,
pick.
I think
Good pick.
my team
You
is
draft
fine.
him or you pick him up?
I drafts. All these guys are all drafts. This is my results of a draft, and I think I'm
You
happy with it.
drafted Craft as your starter.
Yep. I wasted
Good
a
pick, man.
fucking eighth round pick on him, bro.
He's what wasted, bro. He's a fucking steal,
Well,
bro.
now used it.
Not fish wasted.
Yeah.
You stole him in the eighth round. Is what happened. It was a great pick. It was a great draft pick. Nobody
Thank you.
expected this.
Thank you. Thank you. Now I think my issue is now is my first 2 round picks, which is usually not the case. Well, actually Marvin
Yeah,
Harrison was, but
Chase Brown and Brian Thomas. I agree.
yeah. So I think if they just pick things up, we'll be fine.
You also have to worry. Just keep an eye on Carolina, bro. But Chuba keeps finding a way.
And bro,
That team is ass.
yeah, they're so ass by the way. And I just thanks for reminding me, bro. They gave Rico Dowdle 2 drives. He did nothing. They gave Chuba, bro. I
Yeah.
swear to you, he got 16 out of, or no, not
Chuba,
16, maybe
Chuba,
15
Chuba is a
points.
positive
Yeah,
player.
15 points of his points came in the last 2 drives for Carolina.
Yeah.
As far as Zonation's team, I mean, it's fine. Christian McCaffrey still alive somehow. Josh
Yeah.
Jacobs, I'm very concerned about, by the way. I know you were high on
Why?
him last year, but I'm very
Why?
concerned,
Why are
bro.
you concerned about him?
Bro, he doesn't look
Why? He
good.
had like 18 rushes though,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah, yeah, but he doesn't look
At
good.
least, right? 23 carries,
Yeah,
bro. Why would you be concerned with that?
because of the productivity, bro. You get
It's
23
fine.
carries for
You don't
64.
need productivity when you get 23. You just
Yeah,
fall
but
into the red zone.
yeah, but he has the touchdown. He's leaning towards that touchdown type of guy. Now, I'm worried about him not now. I'm worried about him when he doesn't get a touchdown. Not because of that specific week. I think right now they're feeding the fuck out of him, by the way, in the end zone.
They're not using him in the pass game,
Yeah,
that's for
yeah,
sure.
they're feeding
They're
the fuck
using
out of
the
him
other
in the
guy.
end zone because he's riding a touchdown streak. That's what I believe.
Mm,
Uh,
maybe.
Brees
Yeah.
Hall, last week we were saying we were wrong and Zone Nation was on his fucking horse saying, what I tell you, blah, 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 blah. I mean,
Back to reality, bro.
back
Back to the Jets.
to,
Jets
back
being
to
the
reality.
Jets, bro.
And
Should have sold him after week one.
they were missing one of their key defensive tackles, bro. Some Oliver, I think his name is.
Carolina, who? Buffalo? Yeah, Ed
Buffalo, yeah.
Oliver. Yeah,
Ed Oliver.
Ed Oliver. Yeah.
Debo, garbage time, by the way. Garbage time touchdown saved
I
his
saw
week.
that. I saw that.
Yeah.
I was watching Eckler tears
But,
his Achilles.
yeah.
Yeah, I saw that.
But I think he has nice Keenan Allen. He, again, riding the horse with Keenan Coleman, but Josh Allen did not have a good game. I think Keenan Allen is good.
Yeah,
He has a
they
solid
are.
team, don't get me wrong. I
He
like his
put up
team.
128, which
Yeah.
is good. Very good.
And very
And
unfortunate that
tough
he,
loss.
he lost. Yeah.
No,
Uh,
he's one of my favorite teams in the league. Besides the fact that he's a crybaby and hates on everything that people do, um, I think that attitude will never get him a win. But despite that, yeah, he drafted a well team. And Keenan Allen's a good player, like you said, and I think he has good potential going forward. So let's see what he does with his team.
yeah. On to your matchup. You blew up. You called it. 150 points. We're gonna get
I
dropped on
told
his
them.
ass.
I told them. When I
Somehow,
call it, I call it.
I was concerned about Jamar Chase when Joe Burrow went down, but that didn't change anything. Because if you
Well, this
remember,
Browning guy is not
yeah,
Jake
yeah.
Browning. He's good. He's
And you
not
know
bad.
what's
I watched the
crazy?
game.
If you know what's sorry to cut you off. You know what's crazy? A couple of years ago, I think that season when he shot the bed, and that's I'm referring to Browning because Jamar Chase wasn't
Yeah.
Jamar Chase. It helped
Mm.
him for that game that he just played, and it's gonna help him moving forward. I think he got the whole experience under his belt, so I'm surprised, but I think
Yeah.
you're
No,
chilling.
he's a good
Yeah,
backup. He's a good backup. I watched the whole game. I watched also Jake Browning highlights. He made a lot of passes. He put back shoulder passes, slants,
yeah,
seams. He was dropping it in the bucket, and I'm happy with what I saw. Honestly, I'm not too worried. I just hope they don't lose him because one more injury to QB, then I'm fucked. I know
yeah,
that. At least this guy will maintain Jamar Chase a bit, and he hyper focuses Chase more than Boros. Boros spreads it more,
yeah,
so that in a way it worked in my favor, which is evident. He got actually like 10 receptions after Boros got hurt, so
yeah,
most of the production came after Boros. It's still a bit of a concern. Obviously, Joe Boros is better, and
yeah,
I would like Boros to be a start, but I like Jamar Chase. He's going to be safe, and they're up 2-0, so they're going to be competing.
yeah. Lamar Jackson doing Lamar Jackson, fucking got what 3 touchdowns on the goal line, bro, which is
Who?
Lamar Jackson.
No, not goal line. No, they're actually all bombs, bro. They're
No,
all
no,
like
bro.
20 plus pass yards.
Uh,
Wallah.
are you sure? I don't think so.
Wallah, bro. He hit Trez Walker. I watched the game. He hit Trez
I
Walker.
know. Yeah.
There was one play action to Tylen Wallace, the first touchdown. That was on like the 5 yard line.
Okay, maybe I just saw that and I was just yapping, talking
And
out
the
my ass.
others
But
were bombs. D Hop had two bombs.
D
And
Hop
D
had a
Hop had a
crazy.
touchdown called back.
Yeah, yeah, I saw
A
that. That was
touchdown called
crazy.
back on the 1 yard line. And
Yeah.
we didn't score because Mark Andrews can't catch the ball.
So yeah. So anyways, just on your team, T Mac, Jamar Chase, Lamar Jackson. That's who your team is carried by. Jameson Williams. I told you. 1 week you're not gonna get
Yeah, I
nothing
know.
from him. Next week you're gonna get a blow up from him. So expect
Yeah.
next week that he's not gonna do much, but it is against Baltimore and
No,
your
I
secondary
expect.
is kind of shit.
Yeah, I know. I know. JMO is a little bit of a concern, but still, I like his boom bust ability because it fits in my team profile.
You need it.
And then
Every
Omarion,
team needs it because
you need it when you have a good base. I do
yeah,
have a good base. I have
yeah,
Jamar Chase and Lamar Jackson. If you don't have a good base and a lot of volatility, then you don't need that actually. You need. So I think I have a good base. with McMillan and those three, like you said, and then Omari and Hampton. I don't know what to say, bro. I don't know
Yeah.
what to say.
You certainly
I am
have a
actually
running
speechless.
back issue for now, as of this week. Tight ends is fine. I mean, I do expect tight ends to drop between the 18 to 11 range unless they're top tier. Now I know you when you drafted him, you were expecting a lot more
Yeah,
than
I didn't
8 point.
expect Fanon to come and take fucking half the
Yeah.
volume.
Uh,
Otherwise, he would have been a stud. But I think Chubb will service me well. I think he has some hidden potential still left in him. Go down, scroll down to my bench,
want to talk
and
about your team.
then look
This
at
is
his
last.
game.
This
Yeah,
is
you
last.
got.
Yeah, but yo,
So he did have a good game against a good running defense,
no, no,
Tampa.
no. See, this is misleading.
It was a
By the way,
touchdown. I know it was a touchdown.
no, no, but
I
no,
know it was
no.
the last play touchdown.
That's not what I mean. If you watch the game, the Bucks didn't play defense. They let him get the touchdown so they can have a drive for themselves because they were in field
No,
goal.
they were down when he
Yeah,
scored.
yeah, but they were no, they were up by one, and uh, Houston was in
Yeah,
the
yeah.
field goal range.
Houston was down, is what I'm saying. Yeah.
No, yeah, they were Houston was down by one. They were in the field goal range, and it was
But
like
I
two
watched the
something.
touchdown on Twitter. It looked like they were playing defense.
Yeah,
It didn't look like he
uh,
was let.
well, anyways, as for
Okay.
Slice's team, I mean, he did bench a guy that dropped 45 points. Wouldn't have changed the outcome. But a lot of concerns for Slice. Like I
For
told
the
you,
rookies.
Hunter Henry not doing much. Ashton Genty, I feel like he's not in the same
I
boat
think,
as Omari and
yeah.
Hampton, but it's a bit concerning that he's not hasn't
Rookies, man.
performed.
Rookie running backs are
Yeah,
just not. They need time. They need time. Both of them. And I
Marv.
think they'll come around, but not early.
Yeah, Marvin Harrison. I mean, that's Marvin Harrison for you.
He's
Not
chalked. He's
yeah.
chalked. Thank God I
Uh,
didn't draft him in any of my leagues. He's
Egg,
bad. I watched that whole game.
Egbuka saved by a touchdown.
Uh,
Still not bad. Honestly, still not bad for somebody you drafted in what the fourth round, I
yeah.
think it was fourth, fifth round.
He has
Uh,
Jonathan Taylor, superstar.
he's looking great.
And that's yeah, and that's where his team really ends. So Jared Goff on and off, boom bust, come on his bench.
But Alvin Kamara will
He
always get
bet.
his points. That's the thing. I'm surprised he got 99 yards. That's very unlike him
Yeah,
of recent
he
years.
didn't get the. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
21 carries. Is also very
yeah.
unlike him. So
But he does have a good bench as well. Rashid Shaheed, and he has the Travis Hunter, who, I mean, he had an off game, but it's not bad. I feel like Travis Hunter is just gonna get better over the years, over the weeks. I mean, but yeah, tough
yeah, this
loss.
team is average
Yeah,
at best.
it's tough
Average
loss
at
though.
best.
Tough loss, you
And
know.
with his manager,
Yeah,
yeah, I don't
yeah,
expect much out of this team. I'll be surprised if he does anything really this year.
yeah. All right, we going to Wally Underdog versus Black Mamba. How you feel about this matchup? Hit me up, bro. Tell me.
Uh, well, Derrick Henry is a big surprise that comes straight to your attention. That was a big surprise for everybody. But I think Mamba's team turned around now. He had no RB2, but Judkins is now a solid RB2. And Tootin, also on his bench, can be relied on to a certain extent. So I think he's now full team. His biggest weakness is now, covered. I don't like Drake London this year. I don't like him. So I'm not too sure. Jaden Daniel also doesn't look that good, and he has a sprained knee for a rushing quarterback. To have a sprained MCL this early in the season means he's going to be limited if he plays. So if you take away Jaden Daniels' rushing capability, I'm not sure he's that good. I think defenses are catching up to him a bit. So I'm not too bullish on his outlook. Odunze, Derrick Henry, and of course with Jaden Daniels, Terry McLaurin, he's been having a shit season. So, but Odunze and Derrick Henry, those are his anchors. Then he has to build around them. Let's see what he does. It's
Yeah,
still
I mean,
his Washington Redskins, what Commanders? Sorry, the Commanders.
racist.
They're not. He was relying heavy on them. He has the stack, and it's not paying off.
Yeah.
So let's see.
As of now, it's not. But keep in mind, he did not attend the training camp. Maybe that played a little role in the whole, you know, getting things back into the rhythm. But you forgot to
Maybe.
highlight his tight end. His tight end's really good. I like his tight end.
Oh
I
yeah,
know
yeah,
you
yeah,
were
yeah,
high on
of
him.
course.
Yeah.
My breakout tight end. Yeah, yeah, I
Yeah.
forgot to mention him.
I
I just
like Black Mamba's team. That is a good win for him. I wouldn't say he needed the win, but nobody wants to go 0-2. As for Wally
yeah.
Underdogs, lost Joe Burrow. What was it, in the first quarter, second quarter? Lost him. Nico
Yeah, second,
Collins.
second, early second.
Nico Collins, I mean, is not
Saved by a
bad. 4-3.
touchdown.
Yeah. DK
Three
Metcalf,
receptions, bro.
3 receptions. Yes, but at least getting
Mm.
targets. I think the targets are more important than the receptions to an
Bro,
extent.
catching is more
Yeah, yeah,
important.
no, but to an extent, I mean, like if he's like,
Metcalf also saved by a touchdown. Both
yeah,
his receivers are, in my opinion, not too high volume
yeah,
anymore. and
And
touchdown dependent.
you talked about Kyron Williams. Tyrone Tracy looks like he's losing his job because Cam Scabadoo or Spagadoo, whatever his name is, like got a lot of reps, by the way. So
Yeah,
I mean, his
he
team
has
is not
Kwaski
the
Merritt on his
greatest.
bench.
He has
Yeah.
Bill. We'll see, but he has Wandell, bro. You talked shit about him. I highlighted him last year and last week, and you're like, this guy's a
I
bust.
mean, yeah,
But
this
it is
was
the Dallas. It
surprising.
is the Dallas
It was
defense.
very surprising that he did what he did. I don't think it's sustainable, but definitely worth watching now.
Yeah. Look at
Russell Wilson surprised us all, actually.
look at this. Look at his fucking stallion.
Legend, bro. This guy, all contested catches, bro. All every
Yeah.
touchdown he makes is contested, bro.
Yeah.
He's so good for our team. I love him.
But Wally, I mean, uh, his team doesn't look like this anymore. So tough
Nope.
loss. 0 and
His team
2s.
don't look like that.
Yeah.
0-2, not looking good for him this year. Let's see if he can
Let's see.
flip it around.
And then you
It's gonna
have
take a lot.
we call this the comedy show right here, right?
Yeah, this
Mr.
is it's
KD,
crazy.
exactly what we called out. I don't blame him for starting Justin Fields, but it's exactly what we called out that he would start him this
Yep.
week. Rightfully so to start him, by the way. Just want to
Yeah.
make that clear.
Called it before
But
the season in
yeah,
the draft grades. We
yeah.
called it out.
But to play him for him to drop 2 points and then he goes and changes his profile picture again. I mean, I've seen people change their team names a lot. I've never seen somebody change their profile picture as much as this guy does.
This is who Gino.
This is Geno Smith, his new starting quarterback.
He picked up Gino now
He had him on his
for next
bench.
week.
He had him on his
Ah,
bench,
he
so
was gonna.
he's gonna play him this week. And not that it would have made a difference, but I
Good.
guess
It would have been horrible. Gino had a horrible day.
yeah, but better than
This
Justin
guy just
Fields.
doesn't know who to pick as quarterback.
He's definitely having a quarter.
KD got bailed out, bro.
Yeah,
KD got bailed out because of a stupid manager on the other side. I'm not even gonna say stupid move. I'm gonna say stupid manager. Um, Brock Bowers was already expected to play. They said he was expected to play before like early Monday. So there
it
was
doesn't scroll for me enough. You can see it on your phone though. But yeah, you're right. Early on Monday, I think it was Monday night at around like 11 p.m. It was
yeah,
clear cut saying he's expected to play. And then even I
yeah,
think if you look even a bit deeper, you can tell they're hinting at him playing. So set an
he
alarm,
was gonna
bro. I
play
mean, check your
and put an
phone.
alarm, do a
Yeah,
lot of things. There's absolutely no excuse to lose this way. In my opinion, he lost a lot of merit points in front of me. I don't respect this manager at all anymore. He doesn't know what he's doing. And yeah, man, he's just one guy that depends on luck, in my opinion. It's clear.
that's
Um,
crazy.
it's more about luck for him than skills. And this will never win you a championship. I tell you that for a fact. Still
Yeah,
starting Matthew Golden. He benching. Who did he bench? He had a receiver on his bench that did well,
nobody
or
really.
none.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah,
at this point,
yeah.
any of these plays would have won him the matchup. I look losing by 2 points is tough, bro.
Yeah, so
And
no
then
threat here,
yeah,
nothing. He's still thinking J.K. Dobbins gonna do anything. This whole team is just ugly,
yeah.
in my opinion.
But
On the other side, KD bailed out,
and
bailed out.
can we also touch on something we called and that's Mr. Kenneth Walker, Zach Charbonnet, bro.
Yeah,
He benched
yeah,
both of them.
yeah.
Now,
He's having a tough year.
yeah, and it's
If
not
he
that it's
didn't win this matchup,
yeah,
it
it
would
would
have
have been
burned him a lot.
yeah, yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
I'm not again. I like his team. I think his team is solid. I just think he has a lot of decision making to make. Now, quarterback, whatever, any human being would start Justin Fields after him going off against the Steelers defense. It is
mm,
what it is. That's unlucky. Amon
yeah.
Ra popped off. Ricky Pearsall's not as good as he is. Travion Henderson is a bit iffy now. We were expecting him to do better, especially after last week, but looks like Ramondre Stevenson
He
is
had
back a
he had
little.
three penalties holding. He had three penalties holding,
Uh, okay, I didn't.
blocking for the quarterback. He's benched. He's not gonna get passing downs anymore.
Yeah, and then
Um,
Kenneth Walker.
rookies, bro. Rookies are not reliable. They're
Yeah,
just not reliable.
but just the Kenneth Walker Zach Charbonnet dilemma. I mean, obviously any person would say Kenneth Walker is the better out of the two, but hopefully this performance makes it easier down the line. I don't think
It's
he's
not
ever.
though. I tell you why. Because it's the Pittsburgh defense that's the problem. Brees Hall ran all over this team, then
Yeah.
got 4 points against Buffalo.
So you think it's
Kenneth
gonna
Walker
repeat
ran all over this team and then got like 2 points in his first matchup against
against the
San
Saints next?
Francisco 49ers. So it is. This is a Pittsburgh defense issue. It's not a whoever's playing Pittsburgh this week. Start your running back, and you're gonna do well. Trust.
Yeah, but again, I don't mind
Yeah.
this team. It's just a decision making thing. You just got to make the right decisions, and that's where the manager role plays. But one on one, I
There's
mean,
no decision. He's gonna start Walker next week for sure. because Travion is pretty much awful right now. He's doghouse, just like Caleb Johnson is. And luckily, our guys, Genty and Omarion Hampton, they're too early in the draft to bench. They can't bench them,
yeah,
or else they would have benched them too. My boy got a fumble yesterday, bro.
damn.
Yeah, I don't think it was his fault though. It was like a late handoff. Max Crosby was in his face and he fumbled it.
Oh, I think I saw that. But anyhow, congrats to KD. Much needed,
Mm,
gifted win.
mm-hmm.
We go on to the next matchup. Hatem Arururu versus Hollywood Action Jackson. Hatem just struggling. Because Justin Jefferson, man, dropping 11 points. Atlanta does have a good defense, but I mean,
No reason to start the Jets defense, Hatem. No reason.
Jets
No,
defense
no
against
reason.
Buffalo,
A,
yeah.
s- a
I
stupid
mean,
start.
I don't think it would make that big of a difference.
It
So
wouldn't have, but still, you want to see people making the right moves.
yeah,
This
he
is a clear don't do it.
yeah he's
You know,
struggling with. I mean, Chris Godwin, George Kittle, Rashi Rice suspended, so his team is not at full capacity. Now I don't want to put Chris Godwin in there because we don't know what he's gonna do after the ACL, but he is
no,
missing
he has he
key
has he
pieces.
has he has injuries. Yeah, of
Yeah,
course he has injuries.
but also the
He's
good
gonna
news,
struggle. He's gonna
good
struggle.
news for him. There is one good note on
Aaron
this is that
Jones.
Aaron Jones is
Yeah.
injured, and now Jordan Mason might go back to Jordan Mason of last year when he was a starter. But yeah, Hollywood Action Jackson. I think, to be honest, I think he got. I don't, and you can't don't quote me on this, but I think this touchdown was pretty massive for him. 10 for 5
Yeah, yeah,
or 5 for
yeah.
10.
Had a good. I can't believe he started John Jennings
Yeah,
after week one. I can't believe it. That was a dumb start in my opinion, but paid off.
yeah,
Like there's no reason to start Joan Jennings after he was injured coming into the game. He had a horrible week one, a new quarterback, and they're playing okay. New Orleans defense not that bad, but still but he didn't have choices. He didn't have options. He
yeah.
was forced to start him, and that paid off.
I mean, I need a fact check on this, but I think he got close to, no, maybe not 20 points, but I think he got close to 15 points off one touchdown, his touchdown play.
His
Uh,
touchdown was like 60 yards, 50 yards. Yeah, I
it's
agree.
not though because he didn't get the +2, so it's
So
not 40 yards.
39,
So
39 yards,
39 yards, worst case scenario, I guess.
probably.
But
Then started Khalil Shakir.
yeah, I mean, it is a good win seeing how Josh Allen only dropped 12 points. I mean, Josh Allen's a guy you expect minimum he drops 20 points. He's like in Lamar Jackson, you know. But it's a good win
Yeah.
for him, and he put up points. And now his team, I believe, his team got better. He has to now start playing Kyler Murray. Not quite like Josh Allen. I think you start getting comfortable in the 18 to 22 point range. But he definitely has Nico Collins now, and
I
he
think
has
that pushed him to trade Josh Allen. I think that was one of he didn't want to drop Kyler Murray,
yeah.
and he didn't start him. So he's like, okay, I won't be able to trade him, drop him, or start him. Let me trade Josh Allen. I think that went behind his thought process.
Hmm?
Ayamanur, how you Ayomanur,
That's your guy.
Ayonamer,
That's your
whatever.
guy.
Yeah, Namor. He's
No more.
he's my guy. Wallah, he's my guy. I wanted him. I was like tied up in the bench spots that I had. I couldn't keep him. But I think he's a good solid pickup as well.
And then
I think his team is solid now.
yeah, he's really good team. I like his team. Xavier Worthy coming
But
back.
again, he needs AJ to start performing. He
Yep.
needs Nico to start performing. Jalen Warren's a stud. I really was gonna press accept today, um, uh, but I didn't.
Bijan Bijan doing Bijan. I think his team
Bijan is
has
Bijan.
now
Fannin is a
become
good pickup. Yeah, it's a
yeah,
good team. It's a
great
good
team,
team.
great team. Congrats TK, well deserved win, and your team
It
just
was
got
good,
better.
and it still is good in my
Yeah,
opinion. I don't think it got much better, but I think it's still good for sure.
yeah. We move on to Malik then loaded. It certainly was
Malik
loaded. Pause
Neighbors,
against
wallahi,
Harambe Tambe. I mean,
Nako.
Malik Neighbors against my Cowboys. I saw him just destroy them, bro. And he got an insane last minute touchdown on our asses, bro.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
And then he had James Cook go off. I don't I
Yep.
mean I don't want to say I don't expect him to do it again, but I have some concerns around
Best
him.
running back in the league, bro. James Cook. The biggest mistake I made this year was
Was
not
not
drafting
taking
him over Omarion Hampton. This
hindsight
was
though.
the biggest mistake.
As of
No,
right
not
now,
hindsight. I
as of
knew
week
I
two.
knew he was gonna be good. I told you James Cook will be good, but I let the fucking stupid analyst get in my head. Oh, he's this, and they split the backfield. Josh Allen likes to run. He's got a touchdown regression. He's leading the league in touchdowns, leading the league in yards. He's leading the
He's not leading it in yards. I think Bijan is. I think. But
he's
fact check
leading
me.
it in your rushing yards, bro. Bijan had like 13 rushing yards in week one, bro. What are you talking about?
then I'm mistaken him for someone else.
But
Anyways,
click on his notepad. Click on his notepad.
I mean he had 44, so
Mm, Still, his week. Yeah, he'll be up there.
we
But
will always
like,
check.
he's
Yeah,
just fucking. And did you see his touchdown, bro? It was a
it was
sick
insane,
touchdown.
insane.
It was
So
a sick touchdown.
I mean his team is okay. Devontae Smith, I'm very concerned because that offense is atrocious. I've never seen such a good team play such awful football, horrible
Hmm.
football. I like tush
They're
push,
not though.
bro.
They're winning. They're
Bro, it's
winning.
such a boring team, and they're
But
such.
there's a lot of shit going on the tush push. You know that, right?
Yeah, yeah, I saw,
They might remove it.
bro.
They're false starting and they're not calling it.
Yeah,
The offense is false starting.
and they're also lining up offside every single. Oh, not every single time, but a lot of times they're lining up offside, bro. They're not in the right formation.
So the tush
Yeah,
push might.
yeah,
They literally tush pushed 3 times in a row to get the first down.
yeah. I
Imagine.
know it's so stupid, bro.
That was to end the game
And then you have
because
like
of Travis
if you
Kelce's
don't have
stupid.
Saquon Barkley and maybe I guess Jalen Hurts, that anybody else on that team is just your question marks until they ban it. DJ Moore is looking like the
Uh,
wide R2 on the team. It's Odunze's team so far.
that's a
But
Dunze's team for
yeah,
sure.
uh, the tranny, I'm not confident in the tranny as your starting quarterback. His team is good, but he does need Malik Neighbors, James Cook, and Trey McBride to kind of go off on almost weekly basis for him to be, in
Yeah, it's a
contention
good
to
team.
compete for the
I don't
championship.
think Malik Neighbors will be able to do this often. I think this was an outlier. Dallas defense is absolute garbage.
Yeah,
I told you, matchups just play a huge role.
yeah,
Russell Wilson looked like ass in week one.
he did.
Ass.
But he does have a
And
good
then week two, he looked like the best quarterback in the league.
he does have a good defense as well. Just to add
Who?
on to it, Casely, Trey Benson. I think Trey
Who? The
Benson's gonna take.
Colts?
No, no, no. I'm talking about Casely, bro. His bench is looking good.
Oh, you said defense. Okay.
Oh, uh, Trey Benson, I
Okay.
think is gonna take the starting job by mid year, mid season
No,
onwards,
no, 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 no,
bro.
no.
What do you
Unless he
mean, no?
gets injured, he's not taking shit. He's
Bro,
not taking shit.
look at this guy's performance, bro. It's
I know,
just
but
a.
he won't. They won't give it away from him. They love him.
I'm just not
He's a,
convinced. I
he's
mean, Mark dropped to
he's their
100.
veteran.
Yeah, but still, we'll see. We'll see. Only time will
It's
tell.
like Najee Harris in Pittsburgh. Exactly same shit. Jalen Warren's the better player, but they kept giving it to Najee,
We will see. We
the
will see.
vet.
Mark dropping 129 points and losing always hurts when you look around the league and you see people winning with 100 points or 105
Oh,
points.
Tyreek broke
Ty-
100.
Tyreek
Interesting.
was force fed. I mean, this is what happens when you have divas on your team. You get force fed.
Yeah,
CD is
they're
by
good.
far the best player he has. I mean, that goes without saying. Great
Mm,
performances in back-to-back games, and he's not getting
Such a
touchdowns.
solid wide receiver.
Yeah.
Such a solid wide receiver.
He does have a concern with running back. I mean,
IR.
yeah, he
Damn.
got thrown in the
I didn't
IR,
know it was IR.
and it's a hamstring injury. We know how everybody knows how we feel
He's
about
had
hamstrings.
hamstring. He's
Yeah,
had hamstrings before
he
too.
has. And then
Oh
Devonte
damn, they put him on
Adams.
IR.
Devonte Adams. I mean, he's getting the targets. He got. I think he. I would say. I don't want to say he
But we
got sent
told Tambe he's gonna lose his players one by one.
one by
We
one,
called
bro.
this.
That's the first out of the many, bro.
This
That's
is
the
the
first.
one. Then this was one of them. Yeah.
Yeah. And
So
Ramondre Stevenson, who blew up, I think he thinks he's high on him and he's him. But if you watch the game, he had one crazy reception that kind of saved his. I mean, he did get receptions actually. I can't say that. Maybe I'm
Miami.
confusing.
I'm not gonna put so much stock into Miami defense either. But he does have Pittsburgh next week, so he's playing Pittsburgh. So start him, Tambe.
Start,
You have to.
start. I mean, he has no choice, right?
But
He has no choice.
I guarantee Travion Henderson and Ramondre Stevenson both have big games next week. That's a guarantee.
Yeah. Patrick Mahomes had a crazy game, all because of his running. But again,
Mm,
tough loss for Mark. Big win for
yeah.
Casely.
Yeah, you hate to lose with 128 points on the board.
Yeah, yeah.
That's for sure. More tough loss, man. Can't say anything to it.
We go to the last matchup. Tell me what you think, bro.
What do I think? 2-0. The second only two and 0 teams, right? Freddie and TK.
Yes, exactly.
TK, I would say fluked his way to his 2-0. Freddie, I would say deserves it. Solid base, solid team, solid performances all around. And yeah, what I think of his team, I think he has Javante Williams on the highest possible value right now. If he can trade him, he should. This has to fall off. He's just not sustainable. I
Yo,
don't think
but
he's that good.
you're telling somebody he has to trade him for his team name, saying never trading again with exclamation point
Well,
mark.
again, they can listen to the media and get influenced, or they can stick to their own feelings and intuition and lose. So that's up to them. But yeah, Puka. so consistent. It's just an injury that you fear with Puka
Yes, and Devon A chain.
and A
That's
chain
yeah,
and A chain.
yeah.
So volatility is there, but I think Garrett Wilson's gonna suck this year. I called it early. I didn't think he's high.
He had
I'm
a
high
good
on him.
week one though. Great week one.
Yeah, but it was Pittsburgh, bro. Again,
Yeah.
like the Jets are not a good team, man. It's clear. And Justin Fields in concussion protocol, only been one game and one quarter. He's not gonna last the season, that's for
Yeah,
sure.
but he did.
Tyrod is the backup. He's and he's not gonna break anyone's.
I'm not. I forgot. Oh, Tyrod Taylor, bro.
Mm. And
But
he's not. So I'm not high on the Jets. I think they're a bad team and
he
everything surrounding them. Ingram's a drop. I told you that from
yeah
the
he
beginning of
fixed
the
it though. He
year.
has Jake Ferguson now.
Yeah, that makes the team a bit better, but I'm okay. I'm not that. Like, I'm not thinking Ferguson's also
No,
a
but he
top
gets
five
you
tight end.
the bare minimum. That's the important thing for tight end. Like I said, bro, tight end is
Yeah.
if you don't have the Trey McBride, George Kittle, and the Brock Bowers,
Mm,
if they get you
mm.
the bare minimum, then you're fine. Which is the 9, 10, 11, 12 points. And then you have
Show
my
me his
guy jumping.
bench,
His
Freddie,
bench, not bad. Darnell Mooney,
Judy,
Jerry Judy,
Horn,
Jerome Ford. I
two
think he
drops.
dropped Ford. And he dropped Christian Kirk. I mean, I don't know why he had Christian
Mm.
Kirk, but yeah. His team is good. That goes for sure. I mean,
Solid
yeah.
team, solid team,
For the
solid
Buck
team.
guy, here's what I have to say about the Buck guy. The guys who performed, other than Lad McConkey, who let's say performs at his well, he was expected at 16 points, 17 points, right? You add
Mm.
what 7 points to his tally, he gets you the to 100 and let's say 107 just for ease.
Five, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
and you look at everybody else, they're all his players are performing at exactly what you expect from them. Like
Not
Isaiah,
Pacheco and not
no, but
Andrews.
Pacheco's shit. That's the thing. Like I
But
mean,
bro, he's a
after
running back. Like he's been just bad.
yeah, they're just bad. I mean, Mark Andrews is shit. Like if Jameer Gibbs was putting up Pacheco numbers, then you go like, okay, I'm very concerned. But like Zay
Yeah,
Flowers is dropping you 15 points, Jameer Gibbs dropping you 20 points, T Higgins dropping you 17 points, Justin Herbert dropping you 23 points. I mean, it's not like
yeah.
it's Lad McConkey who is the only one that's okay. This guy should be doing better, and it's concerning now because he's Justin Herbert's spreading the ball out to
Mm.
Quinton Johnston, Keenan Allen.
Yep,
So his
yep.
his player he has solid players in a lot of positions, but other than that, it's a bit concerning because I don't think he's the type of team that will give you 130, 140 points ever throughout this whole season, unless he makes trades.
Right,
That's how I feel about him.
right.
That's how I feel about it. I don't know about you. Now, I know you said Isaiah Pacheco that he's just been bad. It's not like he's going to get better. No.
He did have tough matchups. He played the Chargers week one and then Philadelphia week two, two of the better defenses in the league,
He has the Giants next.
where they had to play from behind both games. So the script wasn't in his favor. But yeah, they do split carries. He splits carries with Hunt and he splits carries with the other guy. So yeah, he's just not a good running back this year. Weakness at RB2, weakness at tight end, which he needs to address. Let me see his bench.
Not that great. Like he will need his bench is one of those benches where he needs Brees Hall to get injured. He needs maybe Amarian Hampton to get
He
injured.
needs
But
to start Kyle Pitts instead of Andrews. I don't know
yeah,
what he's thinking there. Well, even though
but
Kyle Pitts not the best either, but
are you okay with what the Buckeye is doing? So he's keeping a guy in the IR that shouldn't be in the IR, but he's not making any pickups because he can't.
he
So
can do whatever he wants, bro. He's in the league. He's free to do whatever he wants.
all right. But yeah, good
He,
win for
he-
Freddie.
he'll he'll need to make a pickup
He'll
soon, and
yeah
he'll
he'll be
he'll he'll
dropping two
make the
people.
change. He has no other choice.
He'll be. I mean, sorry, Freddie. 2-0. One of the few people who are 2-0. Early as hell, but it's always nice to just have a look at the standings. Pretty competitive on
Mm.
your end. I think it's the same shit, right? Yeah, it's exact same shit. Same
It's the
standings on both
same
ends.
division, so evenly split the division, yeah.
Yeah. So
And okay, I think you guys have more points um, for sure.
it's too early now.
Actually, I don't know. I think it even adds up because you have like Wally's underdog was just super underperforming.
Yeah. I mean, you guys
So let's
technically have
see.
200 on everybody. That's what it is.
Mm,
But we have basically 220 on everybody except Wally Underdogs. I think it balances out.
it
Uh,
balances out, but yeah, for sure.
but yeah, I guess we go into the power rankings. Um,
Let's see them. Let's see what you got, bro. Now week two,
there's more information. Here you go, Hollywood.
there's more information, and this is it.
Yeah, this one right here on the left side. This is what they were last week. If you want to, reference
Mm.
it.
Yeah, yeah, I
I
got
got
you, I got you, I
Hollywood,
got
Freddy, Zonation, Timarambe Tambe, Black
you.
Mamba, Guido Godel,
Harambe
A4D,
Tambe too high,
Ric
bro.
Flair, Drip, Malik then loaded,
Yeah.
Clap by Babu, Bug Guy, KD, Hatem, and Wally Underdogs. I just want to add one thing. He is
Mm.
too high, but I just forget about him. I want to say that Black Mamba, Guido, A4D, Ric Flair, these teams right here.
Don't put me in Ric Flair,
No, no,
bro.
no, no.
Don't put me with Ric
These
Flair.
teams right here.
I just whooped him by 50 points.
Yeah. These teams right here, you can throw them around however you want. It doesn't matter. So Club by Babu, don't. You got put on the ball. Actually, I'm not even gonna include Club by Babu in this for that stupid ass mistake he made. So these five teams, you can play around with them, and then I think the first two are undisputed. Maybe you can throw Zonation in there,
I
maybe.
I
But
think Zonation's team is better than Never Trading Again. I would put Zonation near the TK, yeah, TK Zonation. I would put them at the top right now, and then Never Trading Again third.
yeah, so you can say
And
these
then
three
yeah,
you can play around with, and then it's the rest.
I
But tell me,
agree with the top three. And then yeah, of Tambi, of course, he's doing okay. He has two good scoring weeks. He has a good team, but I wouldn't think his long-term potential is
one
high.
by
I
one,
don't
bro.
think he's a
One by
top.
one, they're gonna fall apart. His players.
Yeah, I don't think he's a top four team this year. I don't think so.
I don't
So
think so
when I
either.
power rank,
Yeah,
we
I know.
can't power rank that way now, but that's what I would say. Black Mamba, I like his place. Guido Godel, I don't mind it. Me, I don't mind it, although I think I'm much higher, but it's okay.
It's same shit, bro.
And then
You're only gonna go as far as number four.
who's number four?
If out of what you say, I don't think I'll put you over Zonation, Freddy, or Hollywood Action Jackson at all.
I guess only time will tell.
For now, I'm
Only
saying.
time
For
will
now, as of
tell.
right now, you have no RBs, bro.
Yeah, I have Omarion Hampton, but he's gonna pick up. He's just been slow. He also had two tough matchups.
Yeah,
So we'll see how things develop there. Yeah, it's fine. The last two, yeah, Hatem and Wali's underdog for sure. That's an agreement as well.
yeah.
It's
I hate,
pretty.
I hate I have to do it to my nigga Hatem. I'm always shitting on him in the power rankings, but until your players or your team is fully healthy and suspended free, I think this is where you're gonna be living.
I will dethrone the number one power ranking this week. I'll give him his first L with his brand new team, and then we'll see how these rankings change next week.
Yeah.
TK, if you're gonna beat me this week, I have sexiest matchups.
I
The
mean,
sexiest.
is there any nice
I've had I've had
matchups?
I've had bad matchups the last 2 weeks, but this week, generally my team is good matchups.
I mean, there's nothing too spicy about the matchups. I
Click
guess
on it.
your matchup
Click on my
versus.
matchup. Jamar Chase. This Detroit matchup is nice. I like this for Lamar. It's gonna be a shootout. Fucking Omarion Hampton, but why is he playing the toughest defenses in the league every week, bro? Jameson Williams
He's in
against
a tough
Baltimore.
division, bro.
I like the Baltimore Detroit game. It's gonna be high scoring, and I have two big scores in them, so I'm excited about that. Watch out, TK.
I mean,
And the best defense in the league, by the way.
but yo,
Just saying.
if you go look at TK, I mean, he kind of has some friendly ass matchups as well. I mean, Kyler Murray might just go off on San Fran, bro. These guys let fucking Spencer Rattler go crazy on their asses. So imagine what Kyler Murray would
Bijan
do.
against Carolina. يا
Yeah.
حبيبي يا حبيبي
And then you
أكلنا
got Jalen
وجيلن versus
Warnock.
New England
Yeah.
أكلنا خرا.
Best of
And
luck,
who did
bro.
he get? Who did he secure? Who else? Yeah, Kyron Williams.
Kyler was against Philly, I think
Against
even.
Philly, good. That's why he's gonna bench him. Makes sense to bench him.
Yeah, but he does have Xavier. I don't know if you start Xavier. Do you start Xavier over Juwan Jennings if he's
No,
healthy
I don't think so.
against the
I don't think so.
Giants?
No, not after Jawan Jennings last week, and he has a nice matchup. Arizona sucks.
Yeah.
So
Arizona, by the way, for those who have players playing against Arizona, start them. That fucking
they lost all
backfield,
their defense.
they
I know,
got
I know.
destroyed,
I
bro.
have them, but they put up numbers for me, and then I dropped them against Carolina.
Yeah.
Then I dropped them. Now I'm starting Michael Parsons, baby.
How are they doing on defensively?
Not great,
Yeah,
but not bad.
not the worst. I mean, you got Dallas coming up soon. That's gonna be like a 20-point
Yeah,
game.
bro. Cleveland and Dallas, bro. Two 20-point games in a row. Halla on TK's face. Altini Aubrey, bro.
Bro, he's pricey, bro. I value him more than first rounders, bro.
Altini, wallah, he's so good, man.
Yeah, that's my nigga, bro.
Aubrey's legit.
But anyways, he's my serial kicker. Shout out to TK.
Serial kicker. حلو يعني.
uh, anyways, good
Yeah.
week from everyone. Good
Good
drama
week.
in the chat. Very
Musa,
entertaining.
let me give you Let me give you a trivia, and I'll give a chat at trivia quickly
Oh,
now.
forgot about. We used to do that at the end last week, right?
No, yeah, we used to do it, the trivia. So I'm gonna give you one trivia question right now. Just give me a
Let's hear it.
second to prepare it. I want to see if you're on your game. Well, you isn't. So if we look at through 2 weeks, yeah, Moses, and put all. Why can't I see all the players, bro?
Change it to season.
Says on total. Shoot. You know what? Let's just save the trivia for next week, bro. Let me prepare some tough questions.
Why don't you just prepare something right now? But anyways,
Go,
regardless,
go.
uh,
Uh,
just to
who's leading the league in
yeah,
touchdowns, bro?
no, I want to see who's
And
leading the
from a
lead.
skill position,
I want to
who
see
has
who's
the
lead.
most touchdowns? Let's start there. I don't know the answer, by the way.
Oh, I
But who do
guess.
you think has the most touchdowns, rushing and catching,
I mean, it's right in front of
total
them. I
touchdowns?
mean, it's right in front of them, so I guess we
Non
can't do that.
QB, non QB,
Non
non
QB,
QB,
most
non QB.
touchdowns, I
Obviously,
think, is Javante Williams.
could be. He has three, I think, or
Yeah, he has
two.
three.
No, I think he has two.
He has three. He has three. He had two last game,
James Cook,
and then one. James Cook, how many does he have? Three.
two, two
He
or
has two.
three. James Cook, I would say between James Cook, Puka has two.
Puka has two. Yeah.
Puka has two.
Let's see it. Let's see it.
Uh,
I guess it's not
I
passing.
don't. So
So for
you
rushing,
just
it
gotta
is
click.
for rushing
Devontae
touchdowns.
has three and James Cook have three. Okay, so we were right. We got
Yeah.
both of them.
Anybody else? Saquon has two. Okay. Let's
Yeah.
see. Oh shit.
Receiving
Udunze.
Odunze, Agbuka, Quinton. Well, nice. So no leaders actually. It's a tie.
Yeah, that's a tie.
You have a
Devo-
bunch of you have a. Does any of the running backs have passing touchdowns, catching touchdowns?
Devon Achan only
Though
has.
Devon Achane might have the most, or does he have
No, he
rushing?
has zero rushing touchdowns. It's all
Oh,
catching,
okay.
bro. He's a receiver,
Scroll
bro.
down. Look at this guy, Devontae Walker, bro. He has two catches, two touchdowns on the year.
Damn.
100% accuracy.
100% accuracy, bro, in the end zone. But
Cedric Tillman, baby.
let's see the yards. You're talking about the yards.
Yards.
Jonathan Taylor, Travis
Jonathan Taylor,
Etienne,
yeah.
Derrick Henry. Who you say? Oh,
Who?
you thought it was James Cook, right? I was saying Bijan.
James
It was
Cook,
pretty
yeah,
close
yeah.
between Bijan and him. I forgot
Yeah,
about
but you forgot
Travis
about
Etienne
Jonathan Taylor's
and
107 yards on my ass this week
but he survived it.
against the Denver defense, which is supposed to be a good defense.
Yeah.
Tony
Anyways,
Pollard. Well,
uh,
Hatem has Pollard and Etienne in that list.
yeah, and he's 0-2 or 1-1, right? But gonna be
No, on
oh,
two.
he's 0-2 and he's gonna be 0-3
Yeah,
next
he's
week
on two. Hatem and
unless.
Wally's underdogs are representing.
Anyways, good week, everyone. You got anything else to say to the bums?
No, enjoy, guys. Best of luck. Tune in to Thursday night football. We got
Bills versus
what do we got?
Miami.
Shit game. I'm not gonna watch it. TK, you had Josh Allen, but you don't anymore, so you don't have to stay up for it.
I mean, why not watch the game, bro? Especially for us who don't have work the next day.
I'm gonna watch it. I don't miss games. I even watch the shitty Commanders.
Yeah,
So,
Thursday is the best day, bro. Thursday you can easily watch it comfortably. Nothing to worry
man,
about.
this last Sunday, bro, I had to travel at 8:30 a.m. the next morning, bro. And I stayed up, watched all the 11 p.m. games till like 2, 3. Then I slept, woke up, took a flight to Abha.
Damn.
Was the worst feeling.
Never gonna do it again. Anyways, good luck, everyone. Next week. We'll see you guys in 7 days. I guess I need to note this to everybody. Podcasts get dropped every single day at 10 a.m. Saudi time on Thursdays. If you have an issue with that timing, feel free to recommend another time. We are happy to oblige. Other than that, fuck off. Enjoy your weekend and the football. Peace.